Aloha, friends and neighbors. Raleigh Frost here, Kona Astrologer. We're going to do show 1148, cover the first week in December. A very strange week. I got a lot to tell you. Let's get along with the sky mirror and find out what's going on. I drew up a chart for you. You can see this. There's a Grand Cross with the nodes in Venus and Uranus. So we still have a lot of disruption going on. If you're on a Thursday night show, which at the end of November, it's a very turbulent time. And here's Neptune and the Sun squaring Neptune Thursday night. Here could be rain, here could be, bad smells, problems with liquids. If you're lucky, you get organized Thursday morning, the 29th, with the trine to Saturn, but everybody's angry because here's Mars and Jupiter lined up, and everybody's in a hurry, and too much hurry to get organized, so there's confusion and you lose things Thursday night. I would be cool and try to do as little as possible. Moon's in Virgo here, a mutable earth sign. On Friday, on the 30th, gets better. Before lunch, there's a trine to Pluto. You investigate more thoroughly, and you start to understand things better. And then you can talk about them after dinner, late at night, 9, 10 o'clock, because here's a nice sextile to Mercury. And December 1st, the moon shifts into Libra, a cardinal air sign. Things get more active and more intellectual. Starts with a nice sextile to Jupiter about lunchtime. But it doesn't last long because here's a square to Saturn. It lasts for an hour or so. Aha, now I see it clear. Then Saturn comes along and says, wait a minute, no money, no time, limitations. Yeah, and that'll take you the afternoon to get over until there's a sextile to the Sun late at night, 9, 10 o'clock here, Saturday night. You get a plan together. Good for you. Sunday, the moon's still in Libra, cardinal air sign, and you get increasingly panicky. Here's 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and the moon squares Pluto, and too many bugs, too many mosquitoes, stuff like that. Don't like it much. Power and control issues. Monday, the morning is still in Libra, and here's this weird stuff from Uranus and Venus and the nodes. And the moon's going to go by Venus before lunch. And there's Wasp star is out raising the dickens. And opposing Uranus, you could have trouble with electronics and things like that. And squaring the nodes. So Monday, very unpredictable. Very unpredictable. It settles down late Monday night. Here's a nice little sextile to Saturn, and you get organized. And on Tuesday, December 4th, you're on the last of that new moon that trined Neptune. And so there's inspiration here on Tuesday. After you get organized Monday night, here's the Sun and Pluto and Mercury, and there's a new moon point in the middle of Tuesday. So Tuesday could be quite nice, very inspiring. And Neptune is behaving very well. So you could have inspiration, religion, art, music, hooray! Now this is the last of that good new moon. I'll explain later. The new moon at 15 Scorpio that happened here on, the 5th of November, gave us a whole month of good Neptune. And, hope you appreciate it, because there's another moon coming up, which is the new moon on Thursday, December 6th. Well, let me not get ahead of myself. Here's Wednesday. The moon is going by Mercury in the middle of the day. A lot of good talk, a lot of communication. But here after lunch, here's that full moon square, which isn't so hot, so it gets a little wobbly Wednesday afternoon. Moon's in Sagittarius now. It's no longer in Scorpio. Scorpio was a fixed water sign. There was some stability, especially on Tuesday the 4th, inspiration. But once you go into Sagittarius, It's a mutable fire sign. Things are changeable. Yeah. And you're going into another new moon. Now this new moon squares Neptune. Yeah. So there's confusion and delusion, smoke and mirrors. Besides that, we've got a trouble with Neptune here because Mars is moving up to hit Neptune. And when the fiery, angry planet Mars hits Neptune, there could be fires and fights and oil fires. And this is the start of some angriness that seems uncontrollable almost. So Thursday is a new moon. It's a bad new moon. Don't like it at all. You had a really good month with Neptune. Now you're going to have a tough month with Neptune. I made some notes here. Thursday, December 6th. The moon conjuncts the sun, squares Mars and Neptune. Bad new moon. Oil and gas fires. Violent. Fanaticals. A lot of people are going to get fanatical. A lot of Neptune people kind of had their way and everything was going just, it's really great, isn't it? Oh yeah, we got everything the way we wanted. And then when you get to the 6th, the new moon squares Neptune, frustration, anger. And when Mars hits it, oh boy, violence. So we could have violent fanatics here taking off on us. And we have a month of it. So here's your first warning shot, and it's on Thursday. And watch out for hot things and sharp things, fires, and any kind of hydrocarbons and liquids. If you smell, is that propane? Track it down, because things can happen here on Thursday with the square to Mars and Neptune, and a new moon that is not happy with Neptune. Who's Neptune? Oh, priests, artists, doctors, musicians, drugs, famous people. So there's going to be some fanatical stuff. Thursday starts, goes for a month. On Friday, you're still feeling the burn. I mean, kind of literally from Thursday. So things won't settle down through Friday till you get to real late Friday night. Here's finally, this is midnight. And here's a trine to Uranus. Little brotherhood. The media chips in, helps us out. Here's a sextile to Venus. There's a little love around, little brotherhood. But I don't think it's fully the answer to what happened Thursday. It's just a little calming and some perspective. On Saturday, the moon shifts into Capricorn on the 8th. And that's a cardinal earth sign. Things settle down and get more practical. And here's old Saturn. And Saturday afternoon, the moon's going by Saturn. Get organized, okay? And think about all the things that could spill and burn and make bad smells, and get into your prevention mode, because that's what this is about. Saturday night, Sunday morning, here's the sextile to Neptune and Mars, and you can get out Sunday morning and fix some things, and look out for the hots and the sharps, and liquids and alcohol, drunk, fanatical people, That's what we're dealing with here. By the time you get to Sunday afternoon on the 9th, the moon goes by Pluto, and there's power and control here, and the police are out, and it's a little panicky, but, it's probably a good thing at this point. Yeah, Monday morning, the moon is going by the south. Now, we need help. And here's a sextile to Mercury. Kids are going to help, believe it or not. Yeah. So, Neptune is the problem. Reason he's a problem? He's going to stop in the sky and go direct on November 25th. Mercury goes direct on December 6th. Yeah, there's a new moon that kind of sucks at 15 Sag on December 7th. So, this first week in December, look out. Things are happening.